Hey friends, it's Joe with joedoessolar.com. Wow, why am I wearing my company shirt? Yeah, I also do hydroponics here in Orlando, custom hydroponics. And I went to support our local elementary school. I donated a hydroponic unit and work with the kids over there a couple times a month, educating them on how to grow food without any soil. It's really, really, really rewarding. So I was at STEM night the other night. It's like science night at the school, demonstrating some hydroponic techniques and so forth. And I ran into one of my neighbors who I noticed got solar probably about 3 months ago, but I haven't talked to. And I'm like, to protect his anonymity, I'm not going to use his real name. So let's just call him Brian. And I'm like, hey, Brian, hey, what's going on, man? How's that solar working out for you? And I'm expecting to hear, yeah, I love it. It's great. That's what I want to hear, even if I had nothing to do with it. And he goes, it's not. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not? He goes, it's not hooked up. They installed it without a permit. He said the name of the company. I'm not here to trash anybody, but they're all over the news. And I actually did a video about this probably October last year, like, I don't know, 8 months ago. This company was running around, brand new company, by the way. If you go to sunbiz.org and look at, registries, they were only in business for a short amount of time, and they decided that they were going to go install solar with no building permit. So the way it works is your solar project's a construction project. It needs to be permitted. It needs to be inspected. After it's inspected, then the utility company is going to come out and put the meter in. Well, if you don't permit it, it can't be inspected, and the utility company is never going to come out and hook you up to the grid. So he's got $50,000 sitting on his roof right now, and he can't use any of it, and it still hasn't been permitted. It's not going to be inspected. And by the way, since this company, who has since gone out of business, just took a picture of it on the roof, the financing that they had to pay for the solar was released to the company because they installed it like they were supposed to. This breaks my heart. Okay, this is why I'm making these videos, to stop things like this from happening. I'm like, Brian, I do solar. Like, why didn't you even get a second opinion? He goes, well, it sounded really good. There's a guy knocking at his door, and it all just sounded really good. And that's what happens. They make it sound really good. Oh, no worries. It's just turnkey operation. It's a construction project, folks. You need an advocate. Don't get burned. I'm here to help.